False belief is what's got us into this situation. False belief about God's love, because God's love is pure. Our souls are pure bliss. So when somebody harmed someone like me in the beginning, they will have felt great fear and they would have thought, oh, and they made up that this is God. Okay? They made it up. This is why we're meant to be guided by love. We didn't even know exactly what love was. Love is Jesus Christ. That is the embodiment of love. Somebody is willing to die for the woman that they love. That is love. And now I encompass that love. I embody that love because I am willing to die for anybody, anyone. And I have I have worked through the quantum all of my life. I have cast out many people around me that wanted to harm me in the spiritual realm. Many. With love. Love is like a roaring lion that wants to save somebody from being harmed. If there's no harm, that lion is so chilled out and in bliss, and the whole family is absolutely in bliss. The children can play without any fear whatsoever because they know that their father, the king lion, would roar so loud that harm would come nowhere near. And what they did is they killed that lion out of fear. But there was a dark agenda. There's people that have been here that know exactly what's going on. And they're still here, some of them. They know exactly what's going on. And they have actively worked to harm me and everybody else. We are all victims of human trafficking. That is why Donald Trump said till his dying breath, he will combat human trafficking. See, we are loved. There are so many people that are working for this plan. This plan has already won. It's already won. So back down. Feel the remorse of what you've done and the suffering you've caused to other people. Because you cannot fake love. You can't fake love with me. You cannot fake it with me. I know. My whole quantum body and soul knows whether you come from love or whether you don't. I used to be taught, fake it till you make it. I never fucking did that. I never did that. I never faked it till I made it. That is the most ridiculous saying I've ever heard. No, you be fully who you are. You be open about who you are, and then you'll know who wants to help you. You'll know who comes from love, because most of the time, well, all of the time on my own, I've got the most beautiful nephew, all my beautiful nephews, all of them, all of my family are absolutely beautiful, beautiful. But they are all caught up in the suffering that they've received from human trafficking. Whether it be all manner of things. Drink being the number one thing. Alcohol being the number one thing. I want no alcohol. No drugs. I only want nature and our soul. God's love. Nature and God's love is perfect. That's all we need. And nobody is going to stop what's coming. Nobody. And nobody will be able to live in the new lands that have been prepared with all the most amazing technology, quantum, magnetism, etc., etc., etc. Nobody will be able to go there if they don't come from love. No one, because we've had enough. We've suffered enough. We have suffered enough. We want to dance, sing, create. We want passion. We want to feel completely safe because that is what we deserve. That is God's plan. Safety and security. I don't need anything but God's love within my soul and my soulmate, our soul. That's what love is, family. If you do not come from a place of love, you will not be going. And eventually, everybody will go. That's why it says, where we go one, we go all. And it's not because we're mean. It's because we have to prepare and have a place for children that is safe. I'm not a dictator, but honest, I am not a dictator. I am a commander-in-chief. Where we go one, we go all. Oh, and I didn't mention, before I went into my second rehab, I was really suicidal for a long time before. And I had a rope and I used to practice. I never would have done it. But I felt, I can't even describe it. The quantum realm knows, I don't need to describe it. It's already all witnessed. And I can tell you what they call hell, the lower dimensions, is where they put us. That's where they put us. They put me on a stake like that. And there were millions and millions and millions of all trying to get into me. Because that's what they made us do to each other. They've made us hate each other, be scared of each other because they call us crazy and insane. So anybody else that's like us, we kind of cower away from. Because that is what hate and fear does. It makes you into a coward. Well, I am no longer a coward. And I always said how I felt. And then I was frightened back in. Well, I can still feel that. But Ruth and Jesus have remembered that we are God. God resides in our souls, all of our souls. And that is the truth. May you find your soul right now. The way I did it is I was so confused. And I've said, I had to scream out, cry out, God, are you there? And I felt the most purest bliss. And that is my soul. That's my soul. And Jesus Christ's soul has been guiding me and teaching me to walk in the light. The Lion of Judah is roaring and is merciful. Love you all.